Next, on Vegas, Tanna is the prime suspect in a series of violent killings.
Trask!
Somebody blew away Charlie Trask this morning.
They think I did it?
We got some money on you, my man.
What kind of money?
You gonna be recycled.
This is the time and place set for the pronouncement of judgment in the matter of the people versus Charles W. Trask. Having been found guilty of 7 counts of murder in the first degree, it is the judgment of this court that you, Charles W. Trask, be put to death in the manner most befitting your crime.
Mr. Trask, do you think you would have been acquitted without the brilliant defense of Mr. Townsend here?
I don't know. Never been in a courtroom without him.
Charles Trask would be a free man regardless of his attorney. The jury had an obligation to the facts.
Even the key witness hadn't broken down into your cross-examination?
I only tried to help that witness look into his own heart. It's been a long trial, gentlemen. If you'll excuse us, Mr. Trask and I have a golf date.
Mr. Trask, how many acquittals does this make, then?
Let's see, the score is, Christian's 4. Lions zip? All right, fellas, our tee-off time is 2:15.
The guy makes a golf date before the jury comes in with a verdict on 2 counts of murder.
Charlie, see you on the golf course at 2:15.
That didn't take long.
Jury knew how hard it is to get a tee-off time. Trask!
Judgment pronounced.
slowly. Put your hands on top of your head. Spread your heels.
Hoskins, if this is about that traffic ticket, I already paid it.
Where are you coming from, Dan?
Had to meet a client in the desert.
In the desert?
Yeah, well, he doesn't like cities or hidden microphones. You're serious about this?
Somebody blew away Charlie Trask this morning.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
We got an attempt to locate on you.
They think I did it?
I don't believe it either. But let's go.
Now the 12 o'clock news. Charles W. Trask reported Racket's boss was shot and killed in his car this morning in front of the county courthouse, only 20 minutes after he was acquitted of first-degree murder. The gunman escaped in a 1957 Red Thunderbird, believed to be registered to a private investigator named Dan Tanna, who is being held for questioning at Metropolitan Police Headquarters at this time.
Sorry about that, Tanner, but you did let yourself in for it. Perhaps if you'd testified, old boy, Trask would have been put away years ago.
You're next, Tico Lupino.
Second guy looks kind of familiar.
Number 2, step forward, please. Turn to your left. Turn to your right. Look straight ahead. Thank you. Step back. Well?
I don't know, he's awful close, but he's different somehow. Hey, am I the only witness you got?
The others only saw the car. Now, what's so different about him?
He's a little bigger, I think, stronger looking. Hey, this is a big responsibility. I mean, a guy could get burnt.
Listen, you told me that you got a good look at the killer's face.
Yeah, but I was a little strung out when I told you. I mean,
Is it him or isn't it?
no, it's not him. Can I go now?
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna tell Trask's friends when they ask you who killed him?
What friends? You could hold his funeral in a phone booth.
Get out of here. Number 2, I want to see you in my office.
So did this witness identify me or not?
I'm not holding you, Dan.
Well, that's terrific, but what did he say?
He said there was some semblance, then he got nervous and backed off. Now, what bothers me is your alibi. Some former client of yours calls you, says meet him in the boonies, and then doesn't show up.
If I had a better alibi, I'd use it.
Well, there could be two things. Either he got cold feet, or he set out to destroy a legitimate alibi.
Well, it's gotta be the latter. The timing is too perfect. I think it's obvious the killer went to a lot of trouble to make it look like I pulled the trigger on Trask, right down to matching the color of my car.
Yeah, would seem so.
When's ballistics gonna have something?
They won't. The killer used steel-jacketed bullets. They went through one door, right through the body, and right out the other side. We don't have a prayer of finding them.
Is that it?
No? He left a calling card. The lab came up with a clean nothing on that. Ordinary typing paper and a felt-tip pen.
What about your psychologist?
He says it was a disordered mind. Possibly schizophrenic-type stress reaction to injustice.
Avenging angel, huh?
In a way. The doctor said that this is more premeditated and more precise. In his words, a restructuring of conventional reality. And the guesses go all the way from religious fanatic to flipped-out ex-cop to rival syndicates.
2 more nooses. You think this guy's got 2 more names on his list?
Well, if he sticks to known felons, we might have a cause for rejoicing.
Yes, and if he sticks to his M.O., I'll keep getting the credit. Can I keep this?
You got it.
Yeah, thanks.
So what happened?
Mr. Levine, I don't know what happened, but this thing with Dan is crazy. Why would he drive up in a car that probably half the people in this town recognize and shoot a man down in cold blood? It's like the Twilight Zone. Doesn't make any sense at all.
Monty, please, we're trying to work here, all right?
See you later. How you doing?
Well, how would you feel if somebody tried to pin a murder on you?
Yeah.
Look, I want you to start calling all the car dealers in town and find out if a T-Bird of any color has been sold lately, then all the repair shops where it might have been serviced, all right?
What if this guy drove it in from out of town?
How are you going to check that?
That's my point.
Okay, then go down the list of all the paint shops and find out if somebody got a coat of red paint locally.
Okay.
Any calls?
Are you kidding? I couldn't get off the phone without all your offers.
Offers? What do you mean offers?
Well, some guy wants you to execute the Ayatollah, and there's Castro.
Another guy wanted to know if you'd knock off the presidents of all the oil companies, which is not such a bad idea, actually.
Well, if you think it's weird now, just stick around.
Why?
I think there's going to be another hit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to see T-Earl Townsend, Trask lawyer, all right?
Okay.
Get on it.
Hey, take it easy.
Defendant will rise. Juan Tico Lupino. You have been responsible, directly or indirectly, for the deaths of no less than 40 human beings. In your last trial, the jury returned a verdict of guilty. It was only through the legal ledger domain of your attorney, T. Errol Townsend,
That the Supreme Court reversed the decision.
Mr. Lupino, you are the most insidious and infectious form of evil. And I take great pleasure in sentencing you to death. To death, Mr. Lupino! Death, 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 death! Court's adjourned.
Is he the man who called?
Yeah, that's him, Dan Tanner.
does he want?
I'm not sure. He knows of my past association with Mr. Trask, both socially and professionally. Since it appears that he killed Mr. Trask, he can't afford to take any unnecessary chances. Rather warm day for a coat, isn't it? My gun's in the car. Care for a drink, Mr. Tanner? No, thank you. This where you try on your new suits? I also conduct seminars in courtroom psychodrama for trial lawyers.
Ah, and this is where you rehearse your acquittals.
Juries may weigh the facts fairly, Mr. Tanner, but they're often swayed by the attorney who knows his role. Do you have to join the Actors Guild? I guess this visit pertains to the demise of one Charles Trask.
That's right. You're also assuming that I didn't blow him away?
I'm not all that sure. But I would hope you'd show a little more cunning than a street shooting from your own car.
Yes, well, for my next hit, I'm going to rent a parade float and have my name spelled out in red roses.
What exactly do you want here, Mr. Tanner?
I think there's going to be another hit. Real soon.
Intriguing. Program of retribution, it would seem.
You and Trask were friends. I thought you might have heard about a threat.
No. This is a psychopath in search of justice.
Mr. Townsend, if one of your clients had taken out a contract and another client and you knew
That's
about...
never come up, Tanner. There was no contract on Trask. None that I knew about. And I don't take kindly to the inference that I defend only the guilty.
Well, maybe our killer lives in the past and can't understand why so many alleged killers get kicked loose by defense attorneys.
I get the feeling that you'd like to pronounce judgment on me, Tanner. Am I to feel threatened?
Oh, no. Not by me, anyway. Besides, I might need you to defend me. Tanner.
Dan, we got this weird photo in the mail. It's a picture of Trask, but he's been X'd out. He's standing right next to Tico Lapino.
Tico Lapino? Are you sure?
Yeah, and we got this clipping from yesterday's newspaper. It said he's due here for his honeymoon. Now, he's going to be at the DI today.
Well, that's where I'll be if you need me.
Thanks, Vee.
Okay, bye-bye.
Paging Mr. Bonfiglio. Telephone call for Mr. Mike Bonfiglio.
Madonna, is it not more than I promised you it would be, eh?
Yes, it is breathtaking.
Oh, hey. Look, who that is, huh? You know who's just checking in?
You are looking at Tico Lapino. Has his own Air Force. Cocaine International. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Telephone call from Mr. Chuck Bargio.
Mr. Lapino, can I have a word with you, please? My name is...
If you'd like an appointment, call tomorrow, huh?
Oh, this is very important.
Tomorrow.
You don't understand. This could be a matter of life and death.
You don't understand. I said call back tomorrow.
Look, I'm trying to tell you that...
Tomorrow.
Paging Mr. Tanna. Telephone call for Mr. Dan Tanna.
Dan, hi, I think I hit pay dirt. Listen, I'm at the New Color paint shop on Cheyenne. Our man pulled in here about 10 days ago, got himself a coat of red paint on a 57 Thunderbird.
Did he look like me?
Thank you. No, not really. He's about 6'2", thin, curly hair, high forehead.
How do you know he's our guy?
Ah, well, you may ask, how do I know he's our guy? Because he walked in with a picture of a red 57 Thunderbird and asked him to match the shade. I wouldn't bet the ranch on this, but I think it's your car.
Okay, convince that manager he ought to take a ride with you down to Metro. Tell Nelson we want sketches, not composites.
Okay, see you later.
This is Dan's look-alike?
Maybe when he smiles. You want some coffee?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I suppose if he were wearing a hairpiece and had clothes like mine, it'd be close enough.
What'd you find out on that work order at the paint shop, Benja?
Phony name and address, no plates on the car. Said he just bought it.
Turbocharged engine you won't touch on the road. Thanks.
I got a call from that eminent attorney, T. Errol Townsend.
And?
Well, he wanted to go on record that your presence did not enhance his sense of well-being. He also wanted to know if you had a history of mental illness.
What did you tell him, Dave?
I said that with the exception of prolonged periods of rational behavior, you're as ill as the rest of us.
Did he ask for your badge number?
No, but he asked me to put you under surveillance.
Speaking of Townsend's friends, Tico Lapino just arrived from Acapulco with his new bride.
Yeah, I know. I offered them security. But Tico did not want to be bothered on his honeymoon. Let's face it. Nobody's gonna take a shot at Tico, or they have to find another planet.
But I got a message in the mail that might suggest that Tico could be the next one on the hit list.
I'd like to see that.
I'll have B drop it by.
Good. Now, if you excuse me, I have to attend the postmortem.
Hey, can I use your phone?
You never bothered to ask before?
Get your feet off this desk.
Tanna Investigations.
B, that picture of Trask and Tico. I want you to drop it by Nelson's office.
Yeah, and Dan, a guy just called. He says he wants to sell you some information about Trask's death.
This man have a name?
He didn't say, but he said he had done business with you before, and it's going to cost you $500.
$500. Some favor. When does this man want to meet?
In about half hour, and he really sounded nervous.
All right, that'll give you time to drop the picture by Nelson's office. Thanks, B.
Okay, bye-bye.
An informant wants to sell me information on the Trask shooting.
Well, you think it's straight?
I don't know. But I'll be at my place.
I'll catch up with you later.
Tanna.
Hello?
Hello?
Fill your glasses, everyone! A toast, eh? May you all taste the happiness I drink so fully.
Dave.
Dan? How long have you been here?
What?
I ask you a question. How long have you been here?
45 minutes. Why?
What were you doing?
I was painting the roof. What's this all about?
Motor's still warm.
Well, I sometimes run the car with the engine on. And it takes a little time to cool down. Am I working on an alibi, or are you going to give me a tune-up?
Dan, Tico's dead.
And I'm the #1 suspect, just like in the Trask killing, right?
All right, now calm down. I'm not here to nail you. I'm here to try to clear you. Half the people in this town think you pulled those triggers.
B got an anonymous phone call that some clown wants to sell me information on the Trask shooting. That's why I'm here.
And he didn't show up. You don't have an alibi for Tico's killing.
It was a sucker play all the way, but I couldn't take a chance that the guy wasn't legit. It was cleaned yesterday.
Oh, well. All right. We'll go down to my office and I'll take your statement. Then you and I go see Tico's widow. Let's go.
Great.
Mrs. Lupino. Have you ever seen this man before?
Yes.
May I ask you where?
In the lobby. When my Tico and I arrived, he came up to us. Please, no more questions. My Tico is dead. This is our honeymoon. I cannot stay in this room any longer.
I've already made arrangements for you to move to another suite.
You were here when Tico's party arrived?
I came over here to warn that sleazo.
We found this on the roof.
At least he cares enough to kill the very worst.
Come on, I'll show you where it happened.
Young people die for those drugs these guys have.
Polsky. I understand you're looking for witnesses.
Wait here.
Oh, I sure hope you know what you're doing. They're asking for witnesses. It's my duty. But how often do you get to be in the middle of a murder investigation?
Come with me. This is Mr. Polsky, Lieutenant.
Hi.
Mr. Polsky? Yeah. Exactly what did you see?
I saw the hitman. He practically ran over me on his way to the getaway car. He had a .44 in his coat.
A .44?
Yeah, cannon, one of those Magnum cum laudes.
Oh, I see. Did you get a good look at his face?
As close as I'm standing to you. I hear you got a suspect.
That's correct.
Hey, and there he is, right there. What?
You saying that's the man who ran into you?
Yeah, book him, Lieutenant.
I should have put you in the lineup.
What's going on?
I could spot him in the Rose Bowl. Don't you carry cuffs?
Who is this guy?
Let's go, Ted.
Oh, wait a minute. What about his right, Lieutenant? The Miranda warning. I hate to see you blow it on a technicality. Failure to advise on constitutional rights.
This guy knows procedure, Lieutenant.
So it would seem.
You read a lot of Joseph Wambaugh books, Mr. Polsky?
Yeah, a few. Ross McDonald, Mike Hammer.
How you doing, Jerry? Autos convention, huh? That's great. How's the food? How's your room?
Fine. Why?
I just wondered if there's anything else I could do besides being your claim to fame.
Come on, Dan, let's go.
Lieutenant, are you booking Dan Tanna for the murder of Tico Lupino?
Yes.
On what evidence?
A witness.
What did you say your name was?
Polsky. Roger Polsky. P-A-U-L-S-K-I.
Did Tanna have the gun in his hand?
Well, I'm not at liberty to discuss the case, and you should know that.
Where are you from, Roger?
Terre Haute, Indiana. I'm here for the Auto Accessories Convention. I represent the Polar King All-Weather Rust Inhibitor Company. Could you get that in? We haven't got much of an advertising budget.
Did you actually see the killing, Roger?
Well, let's say I was there. That's all I can say for now. I wouldn't want to prejudice the case for the prosecution. I understand there's going to be a press conference, though, later.
Hey, Deadly Dan, the Magnum Man. Say, baby, don't you know you can't ice honchos like Tico and Trask? I mean, you know, creates too much unemployment for criminals.
You talking to me?
I am addressing the Waste King. You know, we got some money on you, my man.
What kind of money?
Well, folks is saying that you're gonna be recycled with a machete.
Leaving so soon?
Mix-up in reservations.
My man struts on the high side. Ain't no room at the landfill for Magnum Dan. He got the silver bullet. Go get him, Red Rider. Ain't no room at the landfill for Magnum Dan.
What did Bert say when you asked him for the bail?
He just opened up his checkbook and said how much.
What guy?
Dan, it's a good time for you to go skiing. Take one of your girlfriends to Tahoe and be seen with her.
Oh, my girlfriend's ski, Dave.
Now, look, I am saying as politely as possible, get the hell out of town and have an alibi. We don't know who's next on the hit parade.
Well, maybe you and I can figure it out.
You're up on a first-degree murder charge. Now, the only reason the DA is letting you out on bail is because I convinced him that Tico had as many friends inside as he does outside. And if you go in there, they will carve his initials on you.
Look, Tico and Trask had to have something in common for the killer to knock them both off, right?
You're not listening, are you?
Neither are you. What about ballistics? They come up with a slug that killed Tico yet?
No, they're still looking for it. I'm on my way to another post-mortem. B, would you remind him there's a bounty out on him? And you, if you don't follow my advice, you might be featured in a Turkish shootout.
The room service in this place is really getting lousy, Nelson.
Hi, how are you?
Knock it off.
You're awful grumpy.
Well, jail does that to me.
Well, I didn't arrest you, did I?
I'm sorry. What do you get there?
I got all the newspaper articles you wanted on Trask. All 4 trials going back over about 6 years. I also got some stuff on the Tico Lupino trials.
Who's the defense attorney for, Mr. Tico?
Your friend and mine, T. Errol Townsend. And take a look at this, what he did to the judge on that trial.
Judge Warner Ramsey.
Do you know him?
And before he was appointed judge, he was a prosecutor. His office contacted me once about being a witness. When Trask was up for a murder charge. They thought I was an eyewitness. I wasn't even in town. But I couldn't convince him of that.
Well, read that real careful. They actually convicted Tico on murder 1, but Townsend got the Supreme Court to reverse the conviction on the grounds that Judge Ramsey had predetermined guilt. It cost Ramsey his marriage. In fact, his whole life went in the dumper.
How's that?
Well, I guess he blamed himself for lousing up the conviction, and his mind just sort of went to Pittsburgh.
Well, it has been known to happen.
I got something else I want to show you. Take a look at this. What do you think?
Could be the same guy. Judge Warner Ramsey? You have any idea where he is now?
Well, I tracked him down as far as Topeka, Kansas. He went to the Menninger Clinic. But I called the clinic, and they said that they released him 3 weeks ago.
Well, that's that mental health spa, right, where people go to work out their frustrations?
That's the one.
And they released him 3 weeks ago. Maybe he's still working out his frustrations, huh? Look, get this over to that paint car manager, all right?
Okay, if I get a make, where are you going to be?
I'll be at the DI talking to Tico's widow.
Telephone call for Mr. Joe Tomaszewski.
Sure you're well enough to leave?
Oh, heck, the tetanus shot hurt worse.
For what it's worth, we picked up Tico's knife man. I'll need you to identify him.
Be my pleasure. Can it wait till later, though?
He'll keep.
Nice guy, that Nelson, you know? So what'd you two hotshots come up with?
I think I got the winner. The manager from the paint shop identified the picture of Warner Ramsey.
What?
I think that means he's it, doesn't it?
I would certainly think so.
And a messenger dropped this off.
Trask, Tico. Does that look like T. Earl Townsend to you?
Sure could be.
2 down and 1 to go. Is there a message with this?
No, but why would this be sent to you and not to Nelson?
I don't know, B, but I plan to find out. I'm heading up to Townsend's right now. See if you can catch up with Nelson. Tell him what we got and tell him where I'll be.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I have the rare honor and distinct privilege
to pass sentence upon the most odious malefactor to appear in this court. A man who took the oath of law in order to poison the well of justice. The eminent counsel for the defense, T. Errol Townsend. There will be no appeals! For aiding and abetting the racketeers and gangsters of organized crime. It is the order of this court that you be executed in the manner most befitting your crimes.
While the principal exposure to litigation lies with the primary carrier, the secondary carrier is open to subrogation in the area of 1 mil. I'm working.
Well, I'm relaxing.
Well, let me finish this letter and I'll join you.
Sincerely yours.
Tanner's on his way out there.
For what purpose?
According to a reliable source, you're next on the list.
Where do I know you from?
Chicago, Joey Filippo.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you done me a big favor once, so here's one for you.
Thanks a lot, Joey.
Yeah, don't mention it.
I want you to leave. There may be a little trouble.
Kick you and that rifle into the next county.
Hold it right there.
We have to talk.
About the witness who identified you? Or about the tip I received that I'm your next target?
How about saving your life?
How about yours?
Yeah, that too.
All right. Talk.
Supposed to be dead. This is a miscarriage of justice. There can be no appeals. Get out of the car. Overruled. Overruled!
Unjust. I know the law.
They're gonna fly you back from Indiana for the trial?
All expenses paid.
Talk about gravy trains.
No, without me, the state hasn't got a case.
You really had this guy's plan figured to a T, didn't you?
Yep.
Now, correct me if I push the wrong button here.
All right.
He figured that Townsend would kill you. Silly, since Townsend had no kryptonite at all. Then he would get to Townsend, leaving the police to assume that the two of you had killed each other.
Right.
But instead of shooting at Townsend, he was actually shooting at mirrors.
Right in a mirror.
Actually like holding a mirror up to death.
Benz, Shakespeare couldn't have said it any better.
Perhaps just a touch.
It's an old friend over there I want you to meet. Come on.
Well, how long are they gonna need you?
Could be a couple of weeks. See, once the prosecution has put me on the stand to identify Dan Tanner as the killer.
Well, if it isn't our star witness. It was going to end up on the front page of the newspaper, Vince.
Was?
Oh, yeah, they got the killer.
Yeah.
In the jail ward of the hospital.
On what evidence?
Confession. And the police dropped all the charges against Mr. Tanner.
With an apology.
Yeah, the police apologized to
me,
Mr.
personally.
Tanner.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Tanner. I just got carried away.
Oh, that's okay. It happens all the time in those Mickey Spillane novels.
That's it, yeah. I suppose this means they won't fly me back from Indiana?
Do you believe this guy?
Next, on Vegas, a hypnotic trance turns Binzer into a human bomb set to explode.
Benzer is the perfect killing machine.
You want to play hero? You want to play dead?
You made that bomb. Now you'll tell us how to stop Binzer or we're talking about murder, pal.
You can't stop it.
what we talked about yesterday and at all of our previous sessions? Tell me about the enemy.
I have to eliminate the enemy before they kill Dan.
That is your duty. All these weeks that we have worked together have revealed your true strength of character. You're very strong. You're ready. You'll need a gun. Here's the gun. Today you must steal what you need. You don't like to steal, but it's to save your friend's life. No one must get in your way, or you'll use the gun.
Yes.
Whenever you hear the word superstar, you will obey without hesitation. In a moment, you will walk out of this room. You will have no memory of our meetings. You will have no memory of me. And when you have followed my instructions for today, you will return to your normal self, fully refreshed, and await further instructions. Do you understand?
I understand.
Then you are excused, superstar.
Gentlemen, the programming is finished. He'll do exactly what you wish.
What makes you so sure? I mean, I always heard you can't make a man who's hypnotized do anything that he wouldn't do normally.
Mr. Farley, Mr. Benson, I can make a respectable woman strip in Madison Square Garden if she believes she's in her bedroom and not in public. This young man came to me on a self-improvement program. He's trusting, anxious to please, easy to hypnotize, and loyal to the death. Gentlemen, Benzer is the perfect killing machine.
I'll get it.
Cheers.
B, any word on Binzer?
No, nothing, Dan.
Well, he was supposed to fill in the DI pool for the last 2 days. He didn't show up yesterday, and nobody's seen him this morning yet.
Well, I've about worn out the file calling all his friends, and I try his place every half hour, but there's no answer.
Doggone it, Binzer knew I needed those papers from the courthouse this morning. B, this is just not like him.
Dan, you know he wouldn't let you down unless something was really wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you better start checking the hospitals. Then call Metro. Ask Nelson to have his men keep an eye out for him.
Okay, are you coming in?
No, I'm gonna try a long shot. If you need me, I'll be at the convention center. Basketball practice.
Oh, that's right, the championships tomorrow. Now, you know Benzer's not going to miss that.
Right. Let's just hope he's bench warming a little early, huh?
I hope so. Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Cal, my paper sent me down here because of you, and you said we had a deal.
I know, Jamie, but I changed my mind, okay?
Cal, you're copping out. When you called me in L.A., you said you knew. You definitely knew who was trying to fix the game.
So I was mistaken.
Oh, Cal, I get it. You decided to take the Bucks and miss a couple of baskets. They got to you.
Hey, nobody got to me. Just have second thoughts, that's all.
Listen, Cal, you can give me what I need to nail those point shavers to the wall and set it on fire. Without you, all I've got is a bunch of words on a page that don't add up to a bit of evidence. Come on, man, don't chicken out on me.
You know, listen, lady. I'm the #1 draft pick, numero uno. I can make myself $500,000, maybe more when I turn pro. You think I'm gonna waste that kind of future on some sports column expose that could wind up being my obituary?
Come on, drive there. Come on.
All right, go. Oh, good. All right, that's off.
Hey, Coach.
Hiya, Dan.
You're looking real good.
In practice, everybody looks good. Hey, where's Binzer?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Well, I haven't seen him for 2 days. Usually I'm tripping over him.
He said that you gave him some kind of job gathering stats.
Yeah, you know he's got a natural head for numbers. He can remember every play.
Come on, keep it moving.
Well, shouldn't he be here then?
No, not really. Just need him for Thursday's game.
Well, listen, if you happen to see him, tell him I'm looking for him, all right?
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, Tate.
I know that girl.
This is a practice session. You can give your interviews after the game if anybody's still interested. Come on, let's go.
Cal, wait. You and I had a deal. You said you'd meet me after the game and tell me everything you knew. I'm gonna keep that date. I'll be here.
Okay, I'll be here. But I'm not guaranteeing anything.
Hey, Jamie.
Dad, you look great.
What a nice surprise.
How's the detective business?
That's going all right. What are you doing in Las Vegas?
Well, I thought I was on a story, but looks like I struck out.
Well, maybe that'll work out nicely for me. For a change, I won't have a deadline as a rival.
I was gonna call you.
Oh, sure you were.
No, I really
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
I was. You gonna go by the Desert Inn?
Sure, come on, I'll buy you a drink.
No, I'll buy. I'm a liberated woman. The paper gave me an expense account.
I saw you talking with Cal Tate. Is he part of the story you're doing?
I hope so. Have you been reading my column lately?
I wash it down every morning with my first cup of coffee. Doing an expose on point shaving.
Right. It's the biggest racket in sports. It's in baseball and football, too, but it's the worst in basketball. Those point shavers are making more money than you and I ever thought existed, and nobody gives a damn. You see, they figure that it's not like a prize fighter taking a dive or anything like that. They're not really asking anybody to lose. They're just asking you to kind of miss a field goal or fumble a pass and cut down the score, that's all.
And the high point men are still the heroes, and the point shavers get rich, right?
Right. And Cal Tate was approached. He called me in L.A. and he said that he had the names and he had the faces to go with them.
And now he's reneging?
Right.
Why?
Religion. The boy just became a devout coward.
Tanna.
Dan, Dave. One of our officers thinks he spotted Benzer's car at the Vegas Village Shopping Center about 5 minutes ago.
Thanks, Dave. I owe you one.
When's the last time you took count?
Bye-bye, Dave.
Bye, Dan.
Hang on.
Oh, you still do this?
Well, Ben's has been adrift for a couple of days, and I've been trying to track him down.
You slow down. What'll a couple of minutes do?
Don't worry, just close your eyes. Like I do.
May I help you?
I'd like a pair of ladies' stockings.
Stockings or pantyhose?
Stockings, regular stockings.
Size and shade?
Doesn't make any difference.
Well, it might not to you, young man, but I'm sure it would make a difference to the young lady who's going to wear them.
It's not for a lady.
Now I remember why I was glad to move to L.A. Even with the smog and the freeway traffic, it's a lot safer than driving with you.
Yeah, but not as much fun. Spencer. Hey, Spencer! least we know he's alive.
Not for long. The way he's driving is worse than you are.
Well, he's got to check into my place sometime today, if only to pick up his paycheck.
In that case, let's get that drink. I could use it now more than before.
Desert Inn?
Yep.
Nice and easy this time.
Harry, what's your knock first?
Look, we gotta talk.
I thought you were keeping an eye on our star athlete.
Oh, I got an eye full, all right. That lady sports writer talked to him at the practice session today. And Tate told her he'd meet her right after the game.
Fine. And that's when we hit them both.
Okay. But there was somebody else who talked to her after. Friend of Binzer's, Dan Tanna. He's a private eye. And are you ready for this? Binzer, our killing machine, works for Tanna.
Works for Tanna? Where'd you pick that up?
At the basketball court. I mean, I can ask questions, too. Just like Tanner's been doing. Now, why the hell didn't Paula tell us that Binzer works for a private eye?
I'll find out. Right now, let's not get excited. You better keep an eye on Tanner, too. Paula's machines have never been known to fail. Binzer will do what he's programmed to do.
Don't move. Pull your gun out real slow. Drop it on the ground. Real slow. Drop it. We're going back to the shack. You want to play hero? You want to play dead? Get up. Get up. Go to the shack. Go on. Open the door. Give me one of those boxes. That's plastic explosive, man. You could blow up half a city block with that stuff. Then be very careful. Right here. Now give me the lock.
Well, still no answer at Benzer's. Maybe he's out jogging again.
Yeah, or at the gym working out, or taking flying lessons, or speed reading classes, or...
Come on, Dan. The self-improvement classes are supposed to be a secret.
Well, why doesn't he just stay home and read Dale Carnegie?
Hi. How you doing? What's going on? It's munchie time.
Hey, mister, could you spare a piece of cheese to send the kid to camp?
I knew you'd understand. I just, Why are you staring at me?
Are you hurt?
No, I'm just curious. Why are you staring at me?
Well, the scratches on your head, how'd you get them?
I don't know. I must have hit something. It's funny, because I usually remember pain.
Come here, sit down. I want to have a little talk with you. Now, Binzer, your private life is your own business. I mean, it's not our intention to pry into your private life. Is that right, B?
That's right, because after all, you used to be part of this organization and a good friend, and good friends rely on each other.
Used to be? What's used to be?
Binz, we just have one question for you. Where in the hell have you been?
I've been filling in at the DI pool.
You haven't filled in at the DI pool, and you haven't checked in with us in 2 days.
Get out of here. I was here yesterday. Yesterday, Monday.
Yesterday was Tuesday.
This is Wednesday night. Tomorrow's Thursday, the day of the big basketball game.
Game's tomorrow?
Tomorrow. What's that hanging out of your pocket?
It's a stocking.
Where'd it come from?
I don't know.
Shame on you, Benzer.
Shame on what? I said I don't know where it came from.
Binzer, what about the Vegas Village Shopping Center? You were there just a few hours ago. Binz, you almost got hit by a truck. I was following you. You lost me.
I don't remember that.
What's the last thing you do remember?
Leaving the courthouse with the papers you wanted.
Yeah, you were supposed to pick them up and deliver them to the airplane. Where are they?
Guess I didn't make the plane, huh?
Hey, Binz, are you kidding around?
I was just gonna ask you that. Who are you calling?
Call the hospital. I want you to see a doctor.
You knew Binzer worked for Tanna?
Of course. If he can't even remember ever having seen me, what can he possibly tell Tanna? Look, he delivered the explosives just like I said he would. Stole them from the construction site this afternoon and brought them here after dark. Precisely as instructed.
How long is it going to take to get this little bag of tricks together?
I'll be finished in plenty of time.
Gentlemen, I know it's none of my business, but why go to this trouble? Why not just shoot the mark?
Because I want to make an example out of Tate and that reporter. I want every athlete in the country to know that anybody who turns us down and then goes to the press or the police isn't going to live to see any playoffs. Now, when they meet after the game tomorrow, it's going to be a little surprise ending to their conversation.
The x-rays show no sign of physiological damage to the cranium.
Well, Binzer's got a hard head, Doc.
Maybe the problem's a little deeper. Emotional trauma often produces a temporary loss of memory. For instance,
The shock of seeing something that the mind refuses to accept and therefore rejects. Doc, Binzer's been a friend of mine for a long time. He's sensitive. He's vulnerable. What can we do for him?
Psychiatric treatment? Maybe even a little hypnotherapy might help to cut through the defense mechanisms and help get at the cause.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I get dressed now?
I'd like to keep you for a while, for observation.
I can't stay. I gotta work at the DI tomorrow. The game's tomorrow.
Binzer, what's more important, some dumb basketball game or your health?
Dan, that's not even a fair question to ask a doctor. I happen to have 50 riding on this one myself.
Look, I think you should stay here. I'll pick you up in the morning.
Can I talk to you for a second?
All right.
I don't want to stay.
The man's a doctor. We're looking after your well-being.
Dan, I lost 2 days. It's not like losing your keys. I'm scared. What's the difference if I stay at your house? Come on.
Doc, he's gonna stay at my place, all right?
I suppose it's all right. Get your clothes on.
Thank you.
You'll keep an eye on him. Let me know if he develops further symptoms.
Sure thing.
Oh, and by the way, you don't happen to know how he got that abrasion on his temple?
Guess what, Doc? He says he can't remember.
Vince, do you think you're gonna be okay?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll be okay.
Well, I don't think you should work.
Well, the doctor said it might be good for him.
Listen, I'll be okay, honest. I'm gonna go change.
After he's changed, why don't you get Binzer to make a list of the places he normally goes on Mondays and Tuesdays, and you check him out, all right?
Okay. Where are you gonna be?
I'll be over to the Vegas Village Shopping Center, where I spotted Binzer yesterday. I'll shop for a little information, huh? Can we talk for a second? My name is Tanna.
Dan Tanna. Yes, of course. How are you?
You know me?
Well, I've seen you come and go in the hotel, and one of the girls told me who you were. Have you seen my show?
No, not yet, but I intend to. Now, listen, I have a friend who, well, he sort of lost track of yesterday and the day before.
I'd like to do that sometime.
Wouldn't we all? Well, anyway, a doctor suggested hypnosis, or rather hypnotherapy, to sort of fill in the gaps, you know, and I just wondered what you thought.
Well, yes, it's possible. My first show's at 1, so why don't you bring him over?
Well, I thought it might be better if it was a private session.
I understand, but you see, it's easier if I can get him up on stage first, and then we can have a little fun together. And that way I gain his confidence, and later he goes under faster when I see him alone.
Okay, 1 o'clock it is. Thanks a lot.
Paula.
Paula.
My pleasure, Dan.
What a 10-1.
Believe it or not, he wants me to help his little friend Benzer.
I knew Tanna'd start getting close to. I warned you, didn't
Oh, gentlemen, there's no cause for alarm. I can assure you he knows nothing of what's going on. And you don't think I'm going to tell him, do you?
I can guarantee you won't.
Dan! Dan!
Did you get my message?
No, what?
Coach told me you're looking for Binzer. Told him I
Yeah?
thought I'd seen him.
Oh, where? When?
Well, yesterday. Right here in the shopping center. Or at least it looked like him. He didn't act like any Binzer I knew, though.
How do you mean?
I mean, all the time he's logging the stats, Benzer's pretending to be something he ain't. Like a 7-foot center. Well, I don't know what he was pretending to be yesterday, but it sure was weird. He didn't even seem to know me. I spotted him over there at the sporting goods store. Bought an athletic timer and one of our Vegas athletic bags. I made some crack, and he just stared right through me.
Thanks, Cal. Hey, by the way, I understand you had a little talk with Jamie Randall. You really put her down in the cellar, pal.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, well, it's not your job to worry about the whole world. Just because she wants to stick her neck out, maybe clean up sports.
She's just out for a story.
That's her job.
Well, mine's playing the best basketball that I know how.
Except when the fans go home believing the score on the board and you know different.
What are you saying, man? I'm not shaving points.
Cal, when you drop the ball, somebody else picks it up.
Well, that's their problem.
Yeah, that's their problem. Why don't you tell them that? They trust you.
Here, Dan. Take 2 of these every 4 hours. Yeah, it won't make the pain go away, but you won't care as much.
No, Doc, you keep them. I'd rather have a clear head. Thanks.
Oh. Well, we found the car that hit you about 6 blocks from the shopping center.
Stolen, right?
That's right. Fresh out of the casino parking lot. Dented fender, wiped fingerprints, and a broken windshield. Dan, whoever went after you knew what they were doing.
Well, when I find the guy, I'll return the compliment.
Hold it. The one-man investigation is over. This now becomes a police matter.
Well, Dave, if I were working on a case, I'd tell you about it, but all I've been doing for the last couple of days is trying to track down Binzer.
I thought he came home.
Well, he did, but he left a chunk of his memory somewhere, and I've been trying to find it for him.
What's wrong?
I was gonna meet this hypnotist at the DI, for Binzer, and I'm late. Can you give me a ride?
Well, I had the idea that you wouldn't want to stay here, so I had the T-Bird brought over here for you. Your keys.
Good man.
Hello, B.
You okay?
As well as can be expected after being hit by a car.
I went through Binzer's schedules for Monday and Tuesday, and he didn't do any of the things he usually does. But he did go to that 24-hour car wash near his place.
One other thing he doesn't remember.
Well, the manager of the car wash sure remembers him, because they had to put Binzer's car through twice to get the gravel and the concrete off the tires.
Gravel and concrete. It might be a long shot, but start checking around all the construction sites in town.
Do you know how much construction's going on in Vegas?
Beatrice, if it was easy, anybody
could
do it.
it.
That's right.
Where you gonna be?
I'll be at the DI with Paula Conway, the first lady of hypnosis, with her subject, Binzer.
Can I get you something, sir?
No, thanks, son. Oh, wait a minute. Hand me a newspaper, will you? I want to look at some sports.
Here you go.
Hey, Vince.
Yeah.
You think you can get away from here for a while?
I don't know. It's almost lunchtime, but
There's
I had
a lovely young lady who's dying to meet you.
Who is it?
There's nothing to fear, Mr. Binzer. Just let yourself go into a deep, deep sleep.
Hey.
See, you got Binzer back.
Well, part of him. I thought you'd be over at the convention center working on Cal tape before the game.
I had my say. He'll have to come around on his own. I'm going to be at the game, and he knows it.
Want a drink?
Binzer, let's say I'm your director and you're my star. a superstar. Binzer, if you could be anything in the world, what would you be?
An entertainer.
All right, Binzer, you're a world-famous entertainer, the greatest Vegas has ever seen. Open your eyes, Binzer. You're on.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Raffles Bar and the Desert Inn. You know, there's a lot of disco music going around and rock and roll. I'd like to sing something a little bit more traditional.
Rock-a-bye your baby with a Dixie melody. When you croon a tune from the heart of Dixie. Hang that cradle, mammy mine, right on the Mason-Dixon line. And swing it from Virginia to Tennessee with all the love that's in ya. Weep no more, my lady, sing that song again for me.
This is Dan Tanna. You have a call for me?
Dan, I think I found the construction site, but I hope I'm wrong.
Why?
Because somebody broke into the yard yesterday and forced the guard to open a shed and stole a box of plastic explosives.
Gee, Binzer couldn't steal if his life depended on it.
Dan, you remember last night he had a lady's stocking in his pocket?
Yeah?
Well, the thief was wearing a stocking over his face, and the description I got fits Binzer to a T.
Okay, B, thanks. Jamie, where's Binzer?
I don't know. He left the stage with Paula Conaway, and they met him in a plaid jacket, and then they headed out towards the Plaza Suites.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah.
There. It's ready. Binzer's bag of tricks.
I hope you did a better job on this than you did on Tanna.
If he pushes the green button, it sets the timer, and the bomb will go off in 60 seconds. If he pushes the red button, it goes off instantly.
I gotta get him over to the game here, Paul. I'll give him his final instructions.
Superstar, superstar, open your eyes and listen to me. Don't let anyone else touch this bag. If anyone tries to take it from you, anyone at all, push the red button.
Hey, Max, you seen Binzer run anywhere?
Sure, Dan. He just went in the Wimbledon with Miss Conway and that friend of hers, Mr. Benson, suite 4135.
Thanks, pal.
Try not to jolt it or bump it. It could go off. When you get to the game, you will return to your normal self until the final buzzer. And then you will push the green button to start the timer on the bomb. Immediately, you will go up to Cal Tate, the enemy, and the young woman he will be talking to. You will stay with them wherever they go. Do you understand?
I understand.
Gentlemen, your killing machine is fully activated.
Game time, let's go.
you sure Binzer can't be stopped?
The process is irreversible.
Well, that's all I wanted to know.
Where's Binzer? What did you do with him? I'm not telling you anything, hotshot. I want my constitutional rights from a regular cop. And then I want to call my lawyer.
Well, it took us a while, but we finally got a name. Richard Farley.
Yeah.
He's from about 15 cities on the East Coast. Thank you, Newhart. Depending on what sport is hot and who's on top.
He's into the point-shaving scam.
Mm-hmm. He's also a mechanic. Arson devices, explosives, you name it.
Dave, Paula Conway's gonna be all right, but she's gonna be in intensive care for the next few days. Nobody can see her. You gotta let me talk to Farley.
Dan, you know I can't do that. As soon as we put him in custody, ask for a lawyer.
Dave, we found an empty box of plastic explosives in Paula's suite. And yesterday, Binzer bought an athletic timer. You put that together with some wires and a battery, you got yourself a bomb. Now, did your guys find a bomb on Paula or Farley?
You know they didn't.
Then either it got legs or it went south with Paula's friend Benson and Binzer.
Okay, you got 5 minutes with the prisoner. Let's go.
Oh, get lost. I'm not talking to you or you. Not without my lawyer.
Your lawyer's not gonna get your fingerprints off the gun that was used to shoot Paula Conway.
I got nothing to say.
Where is he? Where's Binzer?
I haven't got anything to say to you.
I'm gonna make you a promise, punk. If anything happens to Binzer because you and your partner, there's not a lawyer or a jail in this country that'll keep you out of my reach.
Where's my lawyer?
Dan, there's a phone call for you from Jamie Randall.
Yeah, Jamie.
Hi, Dan. I just got here to the game. Are you still looking for Binzer?
Yes, why?
Because he's here on the bench.
Binzer's at the convention center. Okay, listen, is he wearing anything unusual? A bulky jacket, maybe?
Well, he's got an athletic bag.
That's it, that's the bomb.
What?
Jamie, we think Binzer's carrying a bomb. Now, I don't know how it's set, but I know he's programmed to blow it. Tell nobody about the bomb. Just tell him to stay away from Binzer until I get there. That goes double for you and Cal Tate.
Okay, but you better hurry. There are only 4 minutes left in the game.
Right. It's Cal Tate and Jamie Randall, isn't it? You want to make an example out of him, and Binzer's just a walking time bomb.
I don't know anything about it.
You made that bomb. Now, you'll tell us how to stop Binzer, or we're talking about murder, pal.
You can't stop it. I can't. Nobody can except Paula can bring him out of it.
How was the bomb set?
By Binzer. At the final buzzer. And it blows 60 seconds later. And if somebody tries to get it away from him, it blows on the spot.
Where's Benson?
At the game, waiting for the buzzer. Then he splits. But you can't stop it. Nobody can!
Winding down inside, 4 minutes to go in this contest. And remember, the conference championship is on the line. Back on the attack now, the ball being moved around the outside. Bounce pass to Tate, loose ball and a whistle. It's a foul on the play. The crowd is going wild. Calvin Tate will go to the foul line. The young Brown Sr. bounces the ball a couple of times, takes a big deep breath, puts up his first shot, hits the back of the heel and comes off no good. Back on the attack now, the ball being moved around the outside.
This is Nelson. Contact a bomb squad. Tell them to have a unit at the north entrance of the convention center on the double.
Southern Nevada down by 1. The pressure is mounting as Tate is back on the line. You can feel the tension here at Convention Center. Tate sets himself, zeroes in, the shot is up, the shot is good, and the game is tied 97-97. Quickly with the ball inbounded, it gets over on the far left-hand wing to Johnny Baker, drives the baseline, looking for someone to pass to, can't find it, puts it up from 12, bounding around, the rebound comes off to Tate. Tate loses the ball over momentarily to Jones, pass back outside to Smith. Smith's long 20-footer will not go, the ball comes off to Montana, but there's a foul on the play. Whistle, it's a foul on the play, the crowd is going wild. The foul's against Montana in their backcourt. Ball will be put in bounds by Southern Nevada. Southern Nevada quickly gets the ball up court, long down the far right-hand side to Tate. Take it up from 12. Hits the back of the rim. The rebound comes off to Montana's Johnson down the middle. Bounce pass down the far side. Take it over the right side now. Baseline 20-footer. Up and in, and Montana back up on top. That puts them ahead by 2 points in this championship game. Quickly, Southern Nevada inbounds the ball. Long baseball pass down to Calvin Tate. He slams it for 2. The game is tied 99-99. We have 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in this contest. First shot, hits the back of the heel and comes off no good. Backcourt, quickly get the ball back in. Montana intercepts, drive down the middle, little shovel pass, underneath, scoop up, will not go, rebound underneath, will not go, second shot up, bounding around, and a whistle on the play. And once again, we have a foul underneath, a foul on Southern Nevada U. At the line now, the little 5'9" guard, Tommy Jones is at the line. His first free throw will not go. Montana Miners up by 2 at this point. We only have 2 minutes remaining in this contest. Quickly, they get the ball down to the forecourt, lose the ball out of bounds. Quickly, Southern Nevada hits the ball. Long pass down to Tate. Bounce pass into Henderson. Henderson turns around, lays it up and misses it. Oh, unbelievable bad luck for Southern Nevada. And back comes Montana. Dribble drive up the middle, pull up for about 25. Over on the left-hand side now in the corner. Johnny Baker's long two-hander will not go. Ball loose in the forecourt momentarily. Pressure being put on by Montana. Score is 99-101 in favor of Montana. Tate with a jumper, he shoots, scores, and it's fouled on the play. The crowd is going wild. Calvin Tate has got an opportunity to put Southern Nevada ahead in this ball game and possibly win the championship. Montana bringing the ball deliberately up court. The pace is slowed down a little bit. Play is really getting rough out there. That last foul will send Calvin Tate back to the line. The crowd is on its feet. The pressure has been on this young man all night long, and so far, Tate has met the challenge. Now he's called on once more. Conley, the right-hander, sets, shoots. Oh, and this time he misses.
That's Benson.
Our game is all tied up. Tate still has an opportunity to put his team in front. Talk about a pressure cooker. Calvin Tate with his second shot, and it's good. 102-101. Southern Nevada has a narrow 1-point lead, and only 20 seconds remain in this game. Montana quickly inbounds in their backcourt. The seconds are ticking away. Just 10 seconds remain. Montana inside to Baker. His shot won't go. Southern Nevada with the rebound. 5 seconds are left on the clock. Down the court to Tate. He drives. He lays it up. He scores it. Southern Nevada 104-101. And there's the final buzzer. Calvin Tate and the University of Southern Nevada have pulled this ball game out of the hat. They have just won the conference championship.
of the way. Back up. Pull him back.
Ah, beauty, huh? Mmm. Little something to celebrate Jamie breaking the point-shaving scam and Binzer back to the human race. Welcome.
Congratulations to you, and I'm afraid that my self-improvement campaign was just almost a near disaster.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Not exactly.
No, as a matter of fact, we found out you could sing.
What do you mean?
You were terrific. Yeah, really.
Yeah, you were great. You were in the Raffles bar right up there in front of all the folks. You sang great.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you were so good, I thought it'd be nice if you sang for your supper tonight.
Get away from me, you! No, I don't.
Mr. Binzer.
Dan, I can't sing.
You can so.
I cannot.
Sure you can. Just try.
I can't.
Try.
If I try, can I eat?
You can eat if you try.
Okay. Rock-a-bye your baby with a Dixie Mill. Rock-a-bye your baby with a... That's terrible.
You're right. It's really terrible. Pass the salad, Caruso.
The clock is ticking, the moment's here. A mix of laughter and a hidden tear. We've made a mark, we've shared the light. Now it's time to take off, take flight. Every memory a piece of gold. Every story forever told. This isn't the end, just a new start. Goodbye doesn't mean we're apart. Wave goodbye with a spark in your eye. Dreams are calling, we're reaching the sky. The rhythm's alive, the future's so near. Let's celebrate, no time for fear. Dance to the beat of a brand new song. The world awaits where we belong. Goodbye for now, it's not the end. The road will meet us once again. Every laugh, every cheer echoes strong, loud and clear. We're stepping out, the path is wide. With every heartbeat we'll collide. Every moment a spark of light. Every good goodbye a chance to ignite. This isn't the end, just a pause in the tale. We'll meet again, we'll always prevail. Wave goodbye with a spark in your eye. Dreams are calling, we're reaching the sky. The rhythm's alive, the future's so near. Let's celebrate, no time for fear. Dance to the beat of a brand new song. The world awaits where we belong. Goodbye for now, it's not the end. The road will meet us once again. So raise your hands and shout it loud. We're moving forward, we're so proud. Every goodbye is a door to the new. the journey's calling just for you. Wave goodbye with a spark in your eye. Dreams are calling, we're reaching the sky. The rhythm's alive, the future's so near. Let's celebrate, no time for fear. Dance to the beat of a brand new song. The world awaits where we belong. Goodbye for now, it's not the end. The road will meet us once again. Goodbye's just a word, but the bond will stay. In every step, in every way. With vibrant hearts, we'll always try. So here's to the brightest goodbye.
This is, yes. No.
Okay, my partner, what's coming down?
What's coming down?
Tell me.
I can wait for you because I got good news.
All right, what's your good news?
I talked to Andy this morning. He said they'll be through next week.
Great.
Good old Vinny got 107 now off on the carpets.
No kidding. Well, that's good news.
Hi, Lee. Hi, Vince. A little surprise. I bought lunch. I got all of Dan's favorites. I got a little salami.
Montana Investigations, hold please.
Some chipped beef here. Want to help me make sandwiches?
Oh, thanks, Spencer, but I can't. It's been hectic here all morning, and Dan's not here, and...
Where is he?
Oh, he's gone to the airport to pick up Vance.
Who's Vance?
Oh, it's a guy he's known since he was about 8 years old. You know, through grammar, high school, college, the whole bit. He said he was his best friend.
Best friend? I thought I was his best friend.
Oh, hello, Mr. Ross.
Silly me.
No, sir. He went to the airport to pick up a Vance Gilroy.
How you doing, kid? You still look like a kid. Well, it's a lot of good living and vitamin C. You still look like everybody's hero.
Well, older.
Well, you old enough to buy me a drink?
You got it.
Come on. Oh, no, wait, I'll take that.
But I should have met you at the gate with a pair of dice and a couple of showgirls giving you a real Las Vegas welcome.
Oh, no, I told you. I always hate when people meet me at the gate. You gotta walk out 10 miles and 10 miles back. Isn't this easier?
Well, to tell you the truth, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you haven't changed at all. You always had a style. Even this car has style. It's just a used car. Hey, where's all the buildings? Everybody living underground?
This is the fringes. Wait till we get to the strip, you'll be staring straight up at the lights.
Showgirls, gamblers, people throwing $1,000 tips.
Oh, you got it. Kings, sheiks, dictators.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm only kidding, Dan. You may be able to handle people like that, but I don't think I could. All I want to do is get drunk and watch you in action again. I always was your #1 fan and spectator.
Tanna.
Dan, this is B. Roth wants you at the hotel right away.
Did he say what it was about?
No, he just said to tell you that you have nothing more important to do in your day than getting to that hotel.
Well, I'm on my way there anyway. Thanks.
Driveway, 1919 Bush. Driveway, 1919 Bush.
Who's under the blanket?
Take a look for yourself.
His name's Irving Levy. You know him?
He's one of Roth's old cronies. Is Roth involved?
Mm-hmm. But he was a very lucky man. All he got was grass stains on his suit. He's inside.
Not very pretty. Who did it?
Mister, get back behind that line.
Oh, Dave, this is an old school buddy of mine, Vince. Philroy, Dave Nelson. He's just coming to visit. I picked him up at the airport a while ago.
How do you do? I'm sorry I got in your way.
Didn't mean to jump on you. Well, I think Roth ought to be cleaned up by now.
Listen, Vince, there's something I have to take care of. It won't take too long. So why don't you check in at the hotel? There's a reservation waiting for you. And if you need anything, just use my name.
Okay.
See you later.
Tell Roth I'll see him later.
Well, I'm sure he'll love that.
All right, out. No calls.
Nelson says you were very lucky.
That's why he's a cop and I'm rich. Lucky? You call it lucky when you lose your best friend and your employee almost gets murdered?
Also my friend. Yeah. What do you want me to do with this?
Somebody on that list hired that creep that took Irwin out and tried to ice me. Irwin came to me with a business deal not too long ago. They're the only ones that could have benefited by it. He was kind of tapped. It had to do with a casino in New Jersey. So I said, okay. I gave him the chips and we were 50-50 partners.
Wait a second. You were 50-50 partners. You gave him his 50% and you paid your 50% and you were equal partners?
Right.
You're a soft touch.
He was my friend. He knew me when I was a kid. Only somebody on that list could benefit by this, getting Irwin out. Well, I got a surprise for them, because if they think they're going to be my partner, they're wrong. Irwin's in, his family's in, and I'm in.
The cops can check this list in an hour.
No, I don't want the cops to do it. I want you. I want you to be Roth's representative. I want you to tell these dudes that nobody's in. You got it?
I got it. If I tell them that, they might try to hurry up and finish the job they already started. Will you sit down? You're making me dizzy.
You're my ace, aren't you? That's the chance I gotta take.
Will you limit the chances and stay inside then? I'll check them out. Mr. Hunter, Mr. Tennis here to see him.
Mr. Hunter don't want to talk to Mr. Tanner.
Well, Mr. Tanner wants to talk to Mr. Hunter about New Jersey gambling.
I am through.
You know, it's always such fun to come see you.
Like it says on the door, I'm in the catering business. Is there some special occasion you want to celebrate?
I mean, it's refreshing. You're one of the few bad guys left who looks the part. I mean, nobody would trust you.
Are you going to spend the afternoon flattering me? Or are you here to discuss Roth's misfortune?
You have a very good grapevine.
Well, people who have fortunes in the stock market usually have ticket tapes in their offices.
And people like you would love an interest in Roth's New Jersey casinos.
Possible.
Well, if you know we're interested in that, I'm not going to waste my time.
I'm interested.
How interested?
A few $1 million interested.
Well, that's great, because Roth doesn't want it or need it. This is a solo job, Roth alone, and nobody takes Irwin's part. And if I find out that you had anything to do with those shootings, I'm gonna come back here and take care of you personally. Click. That's no way to run a catering business. B, it's Dan.
Oh, good. How's Ross?
Oh, he's fine. Mad as hell, but fine.
Oh, I'm glad.
We all are, but it's not over. Does Elizabeth Kyle still headquarter at the Aladdin? She's number 2 on Roth's suspect list.
She does. Now, according to the showgirls there, she just arrived back from Paris with a new wardrobe and a new secretary.
Different strokes. Do me a favor. Call Vance at the Desert Inn and have him meet me at the Aladdin bar.
Dan, if you're gonna lay the law down to the Dragon Lady, you better be careful.
I'd like to learn how. Quickly.
Hey, you didn't used to let people sneak up on you like that.
Well, that's when they wore football helmets, weighed 250 pounds, and tried to make a rug out of me.
Oh, yeah. I remember those days. I used to be sitting on the sidelines, freezing my butt off, cheering like mad. So, where do they keep the genie around here?
The genie? Where else? In the genie house. Got little tiny slot machines in there, too.
Well, look, I got the call from your secretary. I rushed over. What are we doing here?
Well, I had a meeting with someone, and she's not here right now, so I thought it'd be a good chance for us to have our welcome drink.
She, huh? What's she look like? She one of these Las Vegas stars?
This lady is definitely not a star, more of a barracuda. She'll make money, whatever the cost. Listen, what about that drink?
You know what I'd really like to do? Try my hand in that game room. Feel up to some competition?
All right, you're on.
All right.
Let's go. A little air hockey?
Yeah. have some more quarters, please?
Don't you ever lose at anything?
Are you kidding? I mean, there are days when it seems like I lose at everything.
No, I'm not kidding. I've been watching you since I was 8 years old. And you have always been the best. Girls, school, sports, everything.
Well, we were always together, weren't we?
Yeah? Dan and Vance. Dan and Vance also. Dan Tanna, Dan's buddy. I was always the add-on. You were it.
Well, Vance, I never thought about it that way. I mean, I never meant it to be that way. Mostly, I guess I just didn't think it bothered you.
Don't pay any attention to these little mental lapses of mine. I mean, I enjoyed basking in your limelight. I really did. I mean, if it hadn't been for you, I never would have seen the inside of some of those sorority houses. Or gone to half of those parties. And I never would have come to Vegas. Do you want to try playing this shooting game for $100?
No, we're just playing for fun, not money. Besides, the lady I want to talk to just went up in the elevator. See you back at the hotel later, all right?
Okay.
Miss Kyle, I'm Dan.
Ms.
Ms. Kyle. I'm Dan Tanna. I don't know if you remember me.
We were introduced last year at Roth's Christmas party.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Be whatever you choose.
Very nice. Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm here as a sort of a town crier for Philip Roth.
My new secretary, Aluja. Gorgeous, isn't she?
Well, you do have a flair for acquiring beautiful things.
I have a taste for everything and the ability and wealth to acquire what I want.
Everything except a half interest in Roth's New Jersey casino. Irwin Levy's death is not going to create an opening for a new partner.
Why, tell me?
Well, Mr. Roth just wanted those who might have hired the killer to know that it didn't work.
Wealth and paranoia are Siamese twins, aren't they?
Unfortunately, I wouldn't know.
I enjoy physical contact too much to hire anyone to do it for me. Now, is there anything else, or shall we discuss some future physical contact?
Thank you very much, but I usually like to be the one to do the asking.
I wasn't asking. I was buying.
Well, Miss Kyle, you've already got a secretary.
Get out!
Now, that's one invitation I'll take you up on.
He was cute. You're not paid to either pretty boys.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth.
Locate Vance Filroy. He's staying at the Desert Inn.
Do you want to speak to him?
Just give him a message. Tell him to be here in an hour. I have an additional name for his list.
Slick. Hi, Slick. You know, if I owned everything that you owned, I'd do everything in my power to stay alive so that I could enjoy it. You're the doctor!
Boy, you sure scared the hell out of me back there.
You sure nobody passed you?
Yeah, nobody. I just heard the shots. I was running towards them.
It's kind of dangerous, huh?
I guess I wanted to be a hero.
Listen, can you find something to do? I'll catch up with you later.
Is your friend okay?
I don't know. That's where I'm going now.
Hey, listen, tell me how he is, all right? And if there's anything I can do.
Okay. See you later. How is he, Doc?
Nasty as usual, which means he'll be all right. It's a clean hole, in and out.
Is he hurt bad enough to keep him inside?
Well, only if he takes the pills I gave him. He won't.
He also was shot in the arm, not in the mouth, so he can do his own talking, okay, Doctor?
If he'd stayed inside, he might not have been shot at all.
Danny, if you hadn't pulled me out of the way, I'd be dead right now. Thanks. What'd you find out?
Do I have your word you'll stay inside?
Oh, you got my word, yes. What'd you find out?
You promise?
Oh, I'm not going to leave this room. What'd you find out?
Nothing.
Nothing. He's cute. He thinks he's funny. You're dealing me seconds.
Yeah, I know, but now that I have your word you'll stay inside, I've got one less person to worry about.
Yeah, all right.
Bye, Slick. So what do you got?
An intense desire to move my office over here so I don't have to keep making these trips.
Well, at least nobody got killed this time.
And you did your part. The killer did his. Except this time, he switched to armor ammo instead of the explosive type he used before.
Wonder why he did that. Suppose he was so confident that he only brought 3 shells. When he blew it, he had to go buy more.
McKay, get some men. Check all the sporting goods stores and the gun shops. And see if anyone bought some .30 caliber armor-piercing ammo today. That was good thought.
Thanks. I have my moments of sheer genius. So trade me, what have you found?
We have found absolutely nothing. There are no known hitmen in town, no fingerprints, no footprints, and not even a decent witness. He appears and he disappears.
Well, Roth's rabbit's foot is about used up, so we better find this guy, whoever he is. Listen, I'm sorry about all this running around, but I've made plans for us for dinner. Pick up around 7?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, see you then.
Come on, you better get dressed. The party's over.
Why? What's the hurry?
You're all alike. Hurry up.
I've been waiting 3 hours for you.
Well, I had some business to take care of. I'm here.
When I pay you, you come when I call.
Your money doesn't buy obedience, just results.
Unsatisfactory results. I hear you missed Roth again.
This time he bled. It's on me. Next time he dies, you pay up.
I have a bonus job for you. An extra 20,000.
Well, that's the usual price if I take it.
I want Roth's private eye taken out. Or done in, whatever you people call it.
You mean Dan Tanna?
I heard that you knew him.
Yeah, I know him. We've been friends since we were kids. No deal on Tanna.
He's no friend of yours. Nobody is a friend of yours. You're a machine. A kill machine. You know how to hate and how to kill. And the closer the target, the more you hate.
But we're close, Dan.
25,000 for Tanna. And I want to know when and where in advance.
Well, if you want him dead, why don't you kill him yourself?
I am. I'm just using you to stop his heartbeat. I understand you perfectly. We may use death as a method, but that's where we cease being alike. I enjoy the results of my efforts, the power, the ability to use people, to buy them or rent them. You gain nothing but money, which you rush forward to spend and waste.
And what do you want? You want to sit on some throne, be a queen, control everything?
At least I seek to live. Your only peace will be in your death. 30,000 for Tanna.
You worship money so much, you only respect what's expensive. 50,000 for Tanna.
When?
Tonight at dinner. And I'll take my money now.
You can have it. Even though I think you'd do it for nothing.
Hi, B. Dan around?
No, he's gone out to a dinner show with Vance.
Vance?
You know, his best friend.
Again, with the best friend.
Is there something special you wanted?
No, nothing special. I don't know. I thought you just might want to go out and get a chili dog or something, a couple of beers, hang out. Nothing special, like a best friend. I'm gonna take off. I'll see you around. Quite a place. Quite a city.
Well, it's been here a long time. So have I, come to think of it. How come you haven't come to visit sooner?
Well, I haven't had it that easy. I had to work around for a couple of years.
And doing what?
Whatever I had to. I made a living. Then I got lucky. I had a little sporting goods store, and I converted it into a pretty successful gun shop.
Yeah?
I'm doing okay now. It just took me a little longer than it took you, that's all.
Well, yeah, I've been having a good time, but the whole thing hasn't been a bed of roses.
Dan, I would have traded with you any time you wanted. High school hero, town hero, college hero.
Ah, well, you did okay.
Yeah, I guess I did. Meanwhile, you have to consider both of us lucky we're not going to get stuck with this electric bill. So let's celebrate that at our dinner, okay?
I feel a little guilty celebrating anything with Roth laid up.
Roth. He's one of the fat cats of this world. Oh, he may be laid up, but he's doing it in comfort, isn't he? He's a very lucky man.
Lucky? 2 attempts at his life, 1 a hit? Call that lucky?
Your buddy Roth is lucky it was an armor piercing he took instead of one of those exploding ones.
Yeah, it's how'd you know it's an armor-piercing bullet?
I don't know. I guess I heard that lieutenant talk to you, or some cop or somebody.
Right.
Could you bring us some more of this, whatever you call it? Both of us.
Not me. No, I can't eat another thing. I'm bloated. How can you eat all that stuff?
No, a wise old man once said to me that you should eat every meal as though it were your last. Well, you know, you never know. Could choke on a chicken bone or have a heart attack. Get hit by a trolley. Or get shot. Like Roth.
Vance, what is this all about? Chicken bones, heart attacks? I mean, you've been laying some really strange lines on me. I mean, where are you coming from, anyway?
From nowhere, Dan. And probably to nowhere. The life story of Vance Filroy. My claim to fame? Nothing. Surviving family? Nobody. Achievements? None. I was you, Dan. I watched you. And I became you. I did everything you did by being you. And when you die, I'll die too.
All right, that's enough. What the hell is this all about? I thought we were a couple of friends. We come here to have a little dinner, to get a little drunk, to act like teenagers again. What's all this doomsday talk? If you've got some 10-year-old grudge you want to pick, I mean, let's get it out in the open, talk about it, get it over with. Let's get home with the party, okay? Because, Vance, I've got a surprise for you. We're going to spend the end of the evening in the company of 2 very pretty young ladies. Oh, a blind date, Vance, my boy. Ann and Jenny, this is Vance.
Dan tells us this is your first trip to Vegas. Why don't you put yourself in our hands and we'll have a little fun?
Look, I don't need any charity dates. If I want fun, I'll go buy my own.
Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Grab a cab, huh?
Nelson?
Dave. I've got a hunch about who's doing the shootings. I want you to run a make an Vance Philroy, Lee Valley, Missouri.
Oh, isn't that your friend?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Yeah, all right, then.
Want to leave a message for Binzer? Tanna.
I love the way you answer the phone. I just got your message.
Binzer, I just left that message.
You're complaining about good service? Listen, I'll take a break.
Never mind. Listen, go on out to the airport and find out what flight Vance Philroy came in on. Vince, did you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that your friend that you went out to the airport to pick up?
I met him outside the terminal. He could have come in on any flight.
Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, me too. Give me security. This is Tanna. Find out everything Vance Philroy did while I was here. Did he gamble? Did he drink? Who he talked to? Everything.
Paging Mr. Tanna. Mr. Dan Tanna.
This is Dan Tanna. You have a message for me?
Hi, Dan, it's me.
Binzer, what'd you find out?
Philroy arrived on the 9:45 flight. Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, thanks, Binzer. Plenty of time.
Paging Mr. Tomaszewski. Mr. Tomaszewski.
You want all at once, or you want in bits and pieces?
What do you got, Dave?
Your friend does not own a gun shop. He's been arrested once on suspicion of murder. Released because of no evidence. He travels a lot and he has no visible means of support. You know what that adds up to?
First of all, it means that Roth is still not safe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gentlemen, let's get Mr. Roth into the car.
Freeze, Vance! Don't turn. Don't move.
You're one bullet too late. I just finished Roth.
Nothing is finished. You just blew the head off of a store mannequin. Roth is safe in his suite.
I knew I could count on you.
Now put down the rifle.
Rifle's down. But it doesn't make any difference. He was my last job anyhow.
I'll guarantee that.
You can't guarantee anything until you use your gun.
I won't be your executioner, Vance.
I'm not offering you that choice. See the two lights on the gate?
And what does that prove? That you're a better shot than I am? That you're better than me? Is that what you want to hear?
You don't understand anything, Dan. You're 15 feet behind me to my left. Under 60 feet, I don't miss. Watch this. Now, you're a lot bigger target than that. 2 more shots left, Dan. I only need 1 for you. You're gonna have to kill me.
Why? Is that why you led me here, Vance? That's why you led a trail that was screaming at me to find you? The earlier plane that was easily checked, the phony story about a gun shop. The map you left in your room. And the most obvious one, the armor-piercing bullet.
That's right, Dan. Okay. That's it. 1 more shot. Pull the trigger, Dan. Let's finish this right.
Right. Right for who?
For me. Right for me! I'm tired of it. But I can't end it any other way than with my own death. I want you to do it, Dan. You're the only friend I've ever had. I could have killed you and I didn't. But I will now, if you don't shoot me first.
Vance, I want to help you. What are you asking me to do? I can't do it.
I knew you'd say that. Better cock your gun. I've done 16 jobs without a miss. You're just another job.
Vance, we were friends! I won't do it.
I'm sorry.
Goodbye, buddy.
How long would you have waited, Dan?
I don't know. I really don't know. Was empty. He meant to die. It was his 17th straight job in a row without a miss. How cozy, a nice little table for two. You surprised I'm alive, huh? Philip Roth is alive. Vance Filroy is dead. And soon you'll be on your way to a place that doesn't have all this luxury.
I don't know what you're talking about. Get out!
We'll all be leaving in a minute. Well, that's what Lieutenant Nelson gave me. 1 minute. And his will be the next knock on the door.
I don't know any Vance Filroy, and there's no way you can connect me.
You see, well, that's where you're wrong. Because Vance left a trail for me to follow, and he left an even better tie-in to you. He even wrote it down. He even left the money intact. I was worth $50,000 to you dead. Now, that is flattering.
Vance Filroy was a killer. What he might have said doesn't mean a thing.
Well, maybe, maybe not, but that's what courts are for, right?
I don't believe you. Why would Filroy implicate me?
Because he was my friend. He might have been a lot of other things, too, but he was my friend, and he did not want to see me killed. But he knew you wouldn't stop at anything.
I wouldn't have.
It's for you.